Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you are watching this. This is Magi. I am doing today's episode of Observer Report, partly because of the fact that Pseudo is busy with prep for a new documenting extra-dimensional effects series, which Codename Flux will explain about in another video, but more importantly, because of the fact that I'm the one who understands the name behind the channel's title, Overlapping Magisteria. Originally, it was once said that religion and science had nothing to say about each other. They were non-overlapping magisteria. Well, we, the Overlapping Magisteria channel, disagree and believe that not only does religion and science have something to say about each other, but that a lot of fields have different things to say about other fields. So, we decided to return to Universe Sector 0057 Gamma and ask people there, given that they had been invaded by an extra-dimensional species before, how they defined a miracle. Then we performed a magic trick and saw whether or not they could spot the difference, and if so, how. I hope you will enjoy the upcoming report of memories from my perspective as we did this, and yeah, there will be a little bit of an epilogue after where I'll explain a couple of other things. Enjoy! I love when my stuff can materialize pretty well on point. Thankfully, my interdimensional car has got a new teleport feature which allows me to do this. So, as per usual, today we've dropped into a new universe sector. I'll report on that in the post talk afterwards. But today is my memory report, basically seeing how people define miracles and seeing if, while you see the magic from the magician's perspective, whether or not I can fool people into thinking that a miracle has genuinely happened. Let's see what happens from here. Okay, so I'm here with
Wendy and
Wendy.
Sadie.
Wendy and Sadie, nice to meet you both. So I'm just going to do something quick off the bat. Would you be so kind, I have nothing written here, would you, or actually may have something written as a prediction, would you be so kind as to say any three-digit number off the top of your head?
865.
Now that would be interesting if I had written that down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is my sign. Take a look at what's written on it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so that's a little one for you there. But in all seriousness, how would you define a miracle in your own words?
The miracle, I suppose, is something that defies what we can predict through what we know about science.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to try something here. Just a quick little teleportation thing here. I'll just simply focus, shift 1, 2, and 3, and lo and behold, we've got a quick teleport as well there. So would that say, would that have hit the criteria, or was that not quite enough to defy the laws of physics for you?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right, well, it gives you something to think about either way.
Yeah.
Would you like to see one more for the heck of it?
Sure.
Okay, well, just for the heck of it, I'm going to put this calculator away because that's for math tricks normally. But what I have here is a standard deck of cards, and I'm actually going to show a teleportation that's proper because I'm going to give these guys a quick shuffle. Do me a favor, tell me where to stop anywhere you'd like.
Stop.
Okay, look at the card you stopped at.
Okay.
And I'm going to, it doesn't really matter, I'm just going to show it to my recorder here. But the weird part is that I just put the deck down, I do one quick wave, and lo and behold, there's been this deck over here for the last little bit. Well, I pull it out right here, and when I put it back together again like this, lo and behold, it transfers, the deck has disappeared, and there's a single card, which is there, and you can see the imprint of the teleportation from the 4 hearts.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Well, a little food for thought either way, hey?
Yeah, well, thank you.
Thank you. I
That
hope
was
that at least
fun.
gave you some thought for a critical thinking exercise. See ya.
Thank you. Enjoy your day.
You too. See ya. Okay, so I am here with a person who is staying off out of my memory file for now, but what's your definition of a miracle for you?
When an occurrence is a result of completely inexplicable causations.
Okay, well, good thing you should mention that. Would predicting something ahead of time, provided there was no explanation, count? Okay,
Yeah.
I'd like you to notice that my writing implement is right down there, so this way I have no way of writing anything in advance. Would you be so kind as to name a 3-digit number out loud for me, please?
373.
Interesting that you should mention that for 2 reasons. Number one, 373 is a palindrome, Number two, take a look at what's written on here. Yep,
What?
373 on the sign, clear as day.
And it's the only one.
Yeah, it's the only one. The only one there.
Wow.
So would you say that hit the definition of miracle to some degree for you?
Well, it's certainly a magic trick. I guess it's kind of miraculous.
Well, we'll see how it all plays out.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks again.
Thanks. Well, good luck with this.
Yeah, thanks. You
This
too.
is interesting. So I can kind of see.
Well, I'm glad that extra-dimensional teleportation can help me pack up my items more effectively after a world line like this. Now to test the new interdimensional portal gimmick given to me and Pseudo by the relative of time, and we'll see how it works. Here we go. Well, that was an interesting little excursion. We only got 2 people who wanted to join in the memory report. By the way, if you saw me mention a recorder, that was because someone was actually afraid of being involved in somebody else's memory report for other reasons, so I basically made something look like a recorder to convince the local. You know, they're still a little wary of extra dimensionals in that particular area of space-time. But hey, that's to be understandable. Anyway, if you're also wondering about the new wormhole device that looks like a pocket watch that basically allowed me to teleport from 5-7 Gamma back to a Homer location. The device was given to us by a relative of the Father of Time. Codename Flux will explain in more detail. But apparently this relative has basically seen that our adventures were actually doing some good, and it was a shame that we hadn't been doing them in a while. So we've been given a new device for traveling between parallel universes, both Pseudo and I, in exchange for a couple of things. One, the relative of time has the right to stop time using said device anytime they need to speak through. And number 2, they are going to document which universes we go to from here on in. They get a degree of selection. And also, we have to, in some cases, document the travel time taken between parallel universes. Just because something is faster than light does not mean it is instantaneous. So, you'll get to see that a little bit behind the scenes, too. Anyway, thanks a bunch again for watching, and as usual, stay frosty, everyone.